Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. Another day, another fine day, another video. How is everything going? How's everybody doing? As I always say. Speaking of the R word that I used yesterday, I think the day that is now is the day that is more appropriate to use that word. But we're not going to use it again. I used it too many times for 2 videos back to back. So hopefully your day is going well, stress-free, at least bare minimum, right? And, whether you do 5 to... Never mind. I'm not even... Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay. So, yes. And hopefully you are even at that point to where we addressed it enough and you're able to reflect on it and you feel good and or just normal and we're able to move forward. And maybe if I'm so lucky, you could even possibly choose to wish it back upon me. I don't know. Let's go. So, speaking of mistakes, I don't know. Where do I want to start? I think is what I had some stuff written, but I don't really necessarily want to. I kind of wish I could address it. I'm going to see if the camera keeps going. Okay, sorry. I'm yelling. Well, that didn't work. No. Okay, all right. Never mind. I already know what I was going to talk about. I don't want to be skipping anything. I thought it'd be a mighty fine day to talk about, okay, this popped into my head, but don't count me out. I'll still remember what I was going to say. I definitely want to address the first things that come up that are the most important first. So sorry about going nowhere and we're this far into it. What I meant to say is yesterday's video was, at what point, I think I've only made, out of all these many videos, I think I've only made 3 that were like, for lack of a better word. In fact, because I just can't think of a good word that would describe it. I was going to say bangers, but I use it too much. That's a word I use too often. I don't know, but the point is not so much that. Maybe it's a handful more than that, but maybe. Bear with me. What I'm getting at is, at what point do I just get over that and never mention it again? So anyway, if you're here, probably because I wrote a decent title or something. And what I was going to say is I wanted today would be a mighty fine day to address mistakes I make. Yeah, this is a perfect tie-in, ain't it? But I'll be really quick here, but there's just 2. I know I'm looking like I'm relaxed. The reality is, I don't know how I'm going to turn this video into 5 minutes. I got nothing to talk about, generally speaking, but excuse me, sorry. The number one mistake I can think of that I've made doing these videos is, holy crap, what if I'm forgetting these 2 as well? Well, making light of the situation, of a devastating situation. Yes, that's a no-no. And the other one, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to think more than a second, more than a couple seconds to try and remember this, guys. I don't know if you want to bear with me, but let's see. And anyway, I'm starting to get at the point where I'm thinking I don't want to be taken for a fool for mistaking what might be going on with Russell Brand. I'm not trying to bring him up again. it's just some interesting stuff. No, I mean, for a guy that's, I needed somebody to say this on a podcast for me to be comfortable enough to parrot it, repeat it. But yeah, he does a lot of the world is ending, fear mongering. I don't know. I love the guy. It was my initial reaction to love the guy. I got to get out of here. I would love to think of the friggin' other last one, that because you make mistakes, you make stupid mistakes. I made one recently that I didn't even address before we go. I said I'm not down for private companies limiting speech, but I realized if you're a private company, I suppose you could do whatever you want. But even though I'm still not taking it back, Yelp doesn't do it. Well, I mean they do, but only if you're like swearing. Okay, I gotta go. So sorry, guys. This episode, but we were trying to do great, weren't we? I really should have done more memorization. Why? Why can't you just be natural? I don't know. I'll get better. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Mwah, mwah. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. Okay. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good day. Especially if you love me, by the way. Okay. Cheers.